Hiya folks, welcome to the show, and today we are back with more Ducktales, and today's episodes are episodes 17 and 18, The Fight for Castle McDuck and How Santa Stole Christmas. The reason I'm doing two episodes in one once more is because I have been absolutely terrible at keeping up with these. This is the first time I'm recording since we found out that Ducktales will be ending next year, and even though I brought it up multiple times over this reaction series, it's pretty hard news to accept because Ducktales is a really special show to me and has meant a lot to me over these past few years. But I will be talking more about that the closer we get to the end. Alright, that's all I have to say, so let's jump right into it. And first up we have Season 3, Episode 17, The Fight for Castle McDuck. In 3, 2, 1.
Did you break it?
No, this magic castle is on the fritz. You gave us a lemon.
The blessed bagpipe of Clan McDuck. Bless me, bagpipe. Oh, that's why he says it.
Tales of the future and a mystery for now.
I love this. She's got a recording device so she doesn't freak out and become unresponsive like last time.
Stay professional, Webby. This is the coolest.
I'm gonna miss Webby the most. Okay. I have to try and get through these two episodes without getting so emotional because the show's ending soon.
My next big idea on its feet. And you? Hi, I'm Webby. I just met you, but I idolize you. She's a businesswoman, just like her brother. It's an emu farm.
Well, not just like her brother.
I don't need to start my business with family money like some billionaire I know.
I got my start with hard work.
Ooh.
I've divided the
Right, so we've established how Scrooge has stayed young for this long. We've established how his parents are basically immortal. What about Matilda?
Oh, so sorry, Mr. Blood. This is my first mission, if you can believe it. So honored to be your partner, by the way. I've already learned so much. How to suck up magic myths.
Sing Sedaros. It's Princess Carolyn.
Great, got it. Sneaky.
I did not catch her name. I was too busy by how adorable she is.
Each McDuck here is where to go.
Perfect.
Those are the twins McDuck.
Bow and arrow. And he,
Do it.
one of our ancestors was invisible? Well, I'm sure I'd help around the house more if I lived at home half the time. A magical home that I built, which has granted you immortality.
So why wasn't she there last time?
My brothers and I get into it all the time, but it's no big deal because deep down, they all know I'm the best one.
No,
Just leave it alone.
that's Louis.
Look how close you and Matilda were.
Oh, I love her little straw hat.
If you get me in trouble, I swear to Grammy's ghost I will take you and all you hold dear down with me.
Now it's a fight.
Follow these steps and look inside.
Who are you?
Gesundheit. If I could just decipher the runes in the journal. Too complicated. Metaphysically speaking, if I...
To be fair, given the lives they've had, that is nothing out of the ordinary.
Funny story. My name's Pepper, but I'm allergic to pepper.
Pepper, alright, Pepper, that's the name. Okay, Pepper is adorable.
You're right. Although, the person who helps end this feud would be the savior of Clan McDuck. Might even get their own statue.
Statue.
Here under the eyes of the greatest members of Clan McDuck, your bickering has led to disaster. Why didn't you...
What is... Huh? No. What was that lie? Explain.
Forget that. What's happening here? Uncle Scrooge says I'm a favorite. What?
Oh!
And now they're gonna start arguing.
What? I'm the best one.
What are you doing?
Does anyone else care about the missing mystery? Huh? Because it's somewhere.
I care about the missing mystery. Can we get back to that? And stop fighting?
We make a pretty good team, huh? That wasn't enough.
Pepper deserves better.
Abigail is right. Matilda, you can have the pedestal.
Phew.
Because I am no longer a McDuck.
Okay, that would be a good time for all those, ghosts to lend a hand.
No, thank God it's gone. Your bloviating going was always making a racket and made me miss my shots.
Everything that was maybe
Oh no.
not my bad. Come on!
That's my castle, you destroy it! Oh, so, you wasted my hard-won earnings on a palace, but you couldn't build a full statue for your own favour. For your information, my son gave me this castle. You're
That's David Tennant.
Or it's because I'm the only egghead falcon ever get to volunteer. 10!
Eggheads, what? Huh?
Entirely unlikable.
Really?
What? What is going on here?
I'm the best one. Nobody likes you.
Can anyone explain this? Oh.
I'll be taking this.
Do we just let go of that? There was no struggle there whatsoever.
And this is the end of Clan McDuck.
Oh, Webby.
But because they were a great family, one I thought I could be a part of. But now, it's gone. Guess the name McDuck didn't mean much after all.
Let's send this ignominious ink stain packing. Fuck man McDuck. It's not the McDuck name that makes our family great.
It's the people in it. We raid!
Found Family Duck Show is the best show.
We got outsiders muscling in on our turf and fighting our family. Nobody fights our family but us.
Gibraltar, no. Oh no.
Well done.
Hey, I'm Pepper. Hi, Pepper. I'm Webby.
Oh, that's adorable.
Soon the magical world will live in fear of Phantom Blot and Pepper.
Oh.
Man, the last time sometimes doing things the easy way gets you in hard trouble down the line.
That's some sort of junior woodchuck rule?
Nope, just something I learned by being your brother.
Oh.
Hey! The next time, we won't try to put ourselves on a pedestal.
You don't realize that that's literally what we're doing right now, right?
They're just putting it back together. They don't need any glue or anything. Okay. Oh, that was so adorable. Oh. I love Matilda and Pepper so much. Just like, I really hope we get to see them again at some point. Like, the Phantom Blot and Pepper is like, you know, they're villains. But can we get a spin-off? Just... Oh. And here we have Season 3, Episode 18, How Santa Stole Christmas. The last ever Christmas episode of Ducktales. And also the last one we go on hiatus for however long. Right, let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house old Scrooge laid barbed wire about Santa he groused. On to the teeth against the tree top.
Della, you're scaring your children. Please stop.
The less you know, the better.
You don't know, do you?
Oh. It's Scrooge. It's Scrooge. Oh, he's wearing his outfit from the Invasion. I can't take this much continuity in the last 2 episodes.
I'm the richest duck in the world, and I always get you great gifts.
You could not have found an...
I love how Hugh is the only one not bothered by this because he's the only one who wears a hat.
You don't need a trampoline. Some sort
A
of
trampoline.
graphical game. Probably a bunch of carolers spreading lies.
Let's go silence their nuts.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Santa is dead.
Lady, have a cellular phone.
But now I can sell this one and keep the cash. Best Christmas ever!
A trampoline.
You'll save a fortune on traps.
That's how you get to him.
You son of a can't believe you taught me into this again.
I love all the atmospheric lighting in this.
Hello, Mr. Santa Claus. Scrooge McDuck.
To be fair, the names in this world are completely ridiculous. That totally makes sense.
Don't worry. I'll help. What are friends for?
Forget friends. How about partners?
Oh,
You are ruining Christmas!
this is gonna get really emotional, and I'm just getting ready for it.
A Thunderhawk Elite Compound Crossbow with titanium arrows? Who's this for?
Check the tag.
Oh. Please, Navi Diamond.
We just have to survive Los Renos Voladores.
What do you think that translates?
Los Renos Voladores. For God's sake.
And why do you care, Webigail?
Flying reindeer do nothing for me. It's not true.
Oh. I don't know whether I like the stuff in the past or the stuff in the present more.
Beg your pardon, my good snowman.
Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Oh, animation, animation! Oh, I thought that was gonna be just a good action scene, but I got my hopes up. Oh, here we go. And there it goes. Freeze time. If you touch that, you freeze time.
Did I just stop time?
No, you slowed it down. We're running on Christmas time.
Why is Scrooge unaffected though?
Oh, you old softy. They can't pay us for the coal if they're asleep.
Actually, I was kind of sort of thinking.
Oh, this is what does it.
I will not participate in free handout. But it's your call. It's either your Christmas thing or me.
Scrooge, you're being too much of a Scrooge right now. Please stop.
No. Christmas is a sad story?
That's why I was so excited to work with Scrooge again. There's one more
Oh,
gift
this
to
music
give
is so good.
and it's for him.
Is it under all the other toys, or
All the other toys? Wait, if the sack is still full.
what have we been delivering all night?
Oh no. No.
Scrooge.
No more useless trinkets that get played with once and tossed aside. This year, old Scrooge is finally
God.
in the people. Here,
No, don't hurt Colette! I love her so much already!
you'd love her more when she warms up this place.
Scrooge.
Hurt her till we gone
Stop.
forever!
It may not be the frivolous thing you want, but it's the practical thing you need.
And you're also making them pay for
Just
it.
one night. A warm heart can carry you through the coldest times. Stuff me stockings, what have I done? I've got to fix this before...
I thought if you saw the joy of giving away toys on Christmas, you'd finally come around. And we could be friends again.
Santa Claus was
There's no way the sleigh can re-deliver all the gifts in time.
Oh, come now. Where's your Christmas spirit? You just need to think practically. Ever heard of divide and conquer?
delivering presents for Santa was way better than trying to destroy him!
The last gift has been delivered. Or should I say, delivered?
Please don't.
No.
Hit the button. The traps are off. You're welcome at my home anytime. Just don't come down the chimney like some creep.
And so Scrooge welcomed Santa, thus ending their fight, claiming,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Darkbird Christmas.
I'm not ready for this show to end. That was incredible. I've got no words right now. So, I'll be back with my thoughts. Okay, let's go. The fight for Castle McDuck. This episode opens with Scrooge and the kids making an unscheduled visit to Castle McDuck, as the mystical mists that usually keep it hidden aside from once every 5 years has disappeared. Scrooge and his father Fergus are once again at odds, as his mother Downy is just happy to see her family again. Now, for everyone who remembers the secrets of Castle McDuck from all the way back in 2018, you may recall how Webby was too overcome with excitement and fangirling to actually ask any questions or learn anything new about the family she admires so much. Thankfully this time, our girl has come prepared, armed with a tape recorder. And let's cut right to the chase here. Webby was on top form in this episode. It's been a while since we really got to go in depth about her admiration of Scrooge and the McDuck family as a whole. This episode is all about taking the McDucks off their pedestal and showing they are really no better than any other family. A concept that is difficult for Webby to fully grasp as she goes into a meltdown when she thinks she broke Clan McDuck. And while it all ends well, this episode really showed how, despite all they've been through together, Webby still feels insecure about her place in the family, in that she doesn't even consider herself a McDuck, which I think may be building to her final arc in the series, with the secrets Beakley is keeping from Webby that may reveal something about her blood relatives. The main event of this episode was, of course, getting to meet Scrooge's youngest sister Matilda, who was advertising her latest big but inevitably ill-fated business venture, an emu farm. I loved Matilda so much. Her sharp wit, her positive attitude, and obviously, her ability to bring out the childishness in Scrooge in a way only a sibling could. She was easily the most entertaining part of the episode, and with however many episodes are left, I really hope we get to see her again, because the last thing missing from this family is a fun aunt. While all this is going on, the boys are searching for yet another missing mystery, the blessed bagpipes of Clan McDuck. Well, Dewey quickly gets pulled into Webby's conflict, meaning Huey and Louie are left to argue, with Huey wanting to enjoy the mystery and the hunt for the bagpipes, while Louie just wants to find them as fast as possible. Once again, Season 3 has taken any and all opportunities to pit these two against each other, which really does make me think we're building up to this big argument that will split them all up, with Huey and Louie falling out and Dewey as always being left in the middle. One little touch I loved is that Louie was actually the first to start picking up the pieces and putting the statues back together, showing how much his lesson from Season 2 has stuck with him, even if he is still always looking for shortcuts to hard work. The last major development I want to touch upon with this episode was the reappearance of the Phantom Blot with his new partner Pepper. Naturally, I loved her in this episode, but I was also surprised how much depth they added to the Phantom Blot, which is something we really haven't seen before. I really like this development of everyone else at Fowl not really wanting anything to do with him aside from Pepper. Their friendship is so adorable and does kind of make me question if a Phantom Blot redemption might be in the future. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with that in however many episodes are left. The fight for Castle McDuck, while not as action-packed as I thought it would be, turned into a really nice family story that allowed Webby to see beyond her admiration of the McDucks, and introduced Matilda and Pepper, who are already some of my favourite characters on the show, and I hope we get to see them again before the finale. It was a nice potential send-off for Scrooge's parents, and featured some great, if surprising, character development. And with that, we arrive at How Santa Stole Christmas, the last episode before entering the likely final hiatus of Ducktales. Keep it together. The episode opens with Della terrifying her children with their family's own twisted version of The Night Before Christmas. Now, if that doesn't put you in the holiday mood, I don't know what will. The boys hear something and sneak up onto the roof, only to find Scrooge and Webby, who is in camouflage and ready to jump Santa. They're interrupted by a knock at the door, which just so happens to be Santa, who collapses in the foyer, which if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. We learn Santa has hurt his leg, meaning he needs Scrooge's help to, what else, save Christmas. The two of them and Webby take off in the sleigh, meaning the boys have mostly fulfilled their role in this episode. I cannot believe how selfish Webby is being here. I mean, she has to have some nerve being the best thing in 2 consecutive episodes. Jokes aside, the episode from here on out is all about Scrooge's tumultuous relationship with Santa, learning through flashbacks how they met, how the two invented Christmas, what drove them apart, and then seeing them reconcile in present day. Now, I have some choice words about Scrooge's actions here, which we'll get to in a few moments. Right now, I just want to praise how creative this episode is. I love Christmas origin stories. Those movies and episodes that show just how Christmas and all its components came to be. But obviously this has the Ducktales spin with mystical artifacts and battles with giant monsters. I really like Scrooge's friendship with Santa, which, when taken out of context, would be one of the most confusing statements you could ever hear. Of all the Santas in media out there, this is easily one of the most complex and well written, to the point where he cared so much about making things right with Scrooge that he risked Christmas for it. Which, yeah, isn't the smartest idea, but it's very much established this guy is too nice for his own good. Now, before I get to the big thing, I just thought I'd note that the ending of this episode was the first time we've seen Launchpad since Let's Get Dangerous, meaning we went almost 6 episodes without any Launchpad, which, for at least the time being, has has confirmed my fears that ever since Let's Get Dangerous, Launchpad would become a much less prominent character on the show. It's just a bit odd having this big story of the family gearing up for the fight of their lives when there's a member of the core family missing. Here's hoping he starts to show up again more when we come back off hiatus, because I want to spend as much time with each of these characters as possible. Okay, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, what the hell, Scrooge? Normally this would be the part where I get real nitpicky and argue that this fell out of character, but no, this was completely in character and made sense, but damn Scrooge, that's petty even for you. And this revelation comes right at the end of the episode, so there isn't even that much time to properly redeem Scrooge. It's a good thing David Tennant is such a good actor, because despite how rushed the change of heart was, it felt 100% genuine. And that was How Santa Stole Christmas, the second best DuckTales Christmas episode. While it doesn't hit me in the feels as much as Last Christmas, it's still a very well done holiday episode that ingeniously explains how Christmas came to be in this universe and answers one of the biggest long-standing questions on the show. I adore this rendition of Santa and how well he plays off Scrooge, and Webby was perfect as always. I've already watched it many more times over the festive season, and I'm confident in saying this episode is one I'll be revisiting every December. And with the last two episodes done, it's time to cover the flying elephant in the room, the end of DuckTales. On December 2nd, following a series of events I'd rather not go into, Thrank and Gonis confirmed that yes, Season 3 will be the last season of DuckTales 2017 and will end sometime next year. It's not a nice feeling checking Twitter the moment you've woken up and, before you've even fully opened your eyes, you've learned your favourite comfort show is ending soon. And as you just saw in the last reaction, I still have yet to fully move on from the shock of the news. Though I will admit, one thing that has helped me is being able to laugh about the fact just 3 weeks before this news, I posted a video detailing all the evidence in favour of and against DuckTales Season 4, which was simultaneously the best and worst possible timing. Originally, I had that video planned for mid-December, but then I just got the odd feeling something was going to happen and that I needed to move it up. Between that and somehow predicting the spin-offs for Zootopia, Moana and Princess and the Frog, I'm actually starting to worry if I have my own sixth sense. Except rather than seeing dead people, I'm able to more or less accurately predict Disney news, which, let's be honest, is far more pleasant and useful than the former. Anyway, yeah. DuckTales is ending. While knowing the end is nigh isn't great, I am taking some solace in the fact we don't know how many episodes are left this season. Since this is the last, they might have been able to get a slightly larger episode order, and when we come off hiatus, there's still like 10 to 12 episodes left. Now, I don't have any evidence supporting this crack theory, but let a guy dream. I have already begun the preparations for some Duck-related videos that I will add to my schedule as soon as we know the date of the finale. Because if this show is ending, I am going to try and give it the send-off it so rightfully deserves. And with that, I am fully caught up on DuckTales Season 3. I'll try my best not to fall behind again, but I'm far too unreliable to promise myself I won't. However, that's all I have to say on these episodes. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you real soon.